Alright. This is the office route. The office route has changed significantly from before. The other two routes were similar enough to their counterparts. Polus has completely changed. Mostly. You start off the run by going left instead of going down into decontam and doing these wires. Here, you're hoping for decontam, this lab wire. You're hoping for that, wire configuration. Here I got the lab, which means the next one's gonna be here, and that's bad for the run. Usually I would reset here, but whatever. You come down here, you do this maze. You come up here, ignore weapons for now. Start the download. Or, sorry, start the reboot. You come down here, you do this maze. You come up, you do this trash. Here we go. You do that trash. You come down here. From here, you have to get a 2-stack of water jug. You come down here, you use the first task on the water wheel. After it almost gets to the top, you open a second water wheel task, and then you close the water jug task, the second one, using the X button, and then you open another water wheel task. Once you finish all the parts to water wheel, you get a 4-stack of water. You get a 4-stack of water. You come up here. You would start fueling the water jug from here. When the first oxygen canister finishes fueling, you should have finished the first water jug task, and you should have control again, so you can start moving up here while the second canister finishes. Here, once you get up to this download, and the oxygen task is finished, you do a double download here. This is normal. And then you open this here. You fuel this up to like here-ish, and then you close this task. This sets the stat for how filled up the water tank is to almost full. And that's going to be important later. You then finish doing this O2. Don't do the download. We'll double download it later. Finish the monitor tree task in oxygen. Don't do this maze. Instead, come over here, get a 2-stack of fuel. Now, multitask this maze. And then you can start filling it up here. You can start filling up the fuel. You want to multitask this task here. Finish the keys. And then finish the maze while you're walking down. Once you get here, you can do the other maze. And then finish this one. If you're fast, you're able to finish all of the mazes and the ship in time for reaching this fuel. This fuel, you get a 5-stack. You get a 5-stack. 5-stack of fuel. Come down here. Double download this. Get a temperature. And then get a maze. And then you can finish doing this fuel. You want to use Normally this would just finish the task, I think. No, it would put... Normally this would put the which fuel task needed next for the top left fuel. In this case I did it bad, so it's back in storage again. Anyway, you use finishing the fuel task to open the scan ID, and then you just do... the swipe card normally. While you're walking, you finish the maze and the temperature at the same time. Unless it's bad. And then you end up at the water jug. Normally this fuel would be up here, so I'll finish that now. Alright. Normally the fuel would be up here if you did everything correctly. Which I did not do the first time. So, here you have to get a 4 stack of water. Here you can see that earlier when we filled it up, it's filled. So this is a 4 stack of water. Now you do weapons. You come over here, you do weapons, finally. You do this double download here, and then you also get weapons. You can start trying to do the weapons while you're walking up. Here it's pretty difficult. You have to start fueling. It might start fueling both water jug tasks. Either way, you have to come up here, and you have to multitask this reboot Wi-Fi task. You can turn it back on, you can finish electrical. Once you get over to this maze, you multitask the maze. You walk up here, finish weapons, finish the maze, and then boom. Once you reach here, you can get really any stack. I believe the proper stack size is like 7 or 8 or something, but you can technically get any stack size on this fuel. So I usually get like 7 or 8. You walk over here, you do double download on the electrical download. Walk over here. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do the drill while we're walking, unless you close the task like an idiot, like I did. Come up here. There are 2 ways that you could do this technically. You could either, you could either just do this full set of things over here, or you can multitask this, start doing it, start the samples, walk over here, and then do the scan and start doing that, or you could start doing or you could just start doing these the second part of the mazes. I believe getting to samples first and starting that first is faster, because the earlier you start samples, the earlier you could finish the run. So you walk over here, you start med-based scanning. In here you would generally do wires, but in this case we can't. You double download in specimen. I believe you walk over here, you do this, you get, this reactor, you get, so you do start reactor, then you finish the fuel. While you're finishing, you open this, and then you stop finishing the fuel. So now you have numbers and start reactor multitask. You walk over here, you do this, you do the I forgot what that task was called. You do that task while these are open, and then you start doing the start reactor and the numbers and stuff. I would not recommend finishing the start reactor task before you finish both wires. I recommend doing both wires, then finishing the start reactor task. From here, you could just do numbers normally. You do telescope. You can finish these if you can finish the nodes if you didn't already finish these. And then you finish it off with doing specimen, and that's Polus.